Hey, good morning, boys and girls. It's good to be here with you. It's Miss Audrey and Miss Jess, and we're happy to share some Bible stories with you, and we're going to share one with you today that's going to make you think about who you put your trust in, who you believe in, and how you're going to build your life, and how firm it is, and how it can be firm. So, and that can be for little kids and big kids and moms and dads. So, something for us all to think about.
Yeah.
So, what I'm going to read is a story called Two Men and Their Houses. It's from Matthew 7. If you want to later look in the Bible, and your parents can read it from the Bible, Matthew 7:24 through 27. One day, Jesus told a story, and this is what he said. Bang, bang, bangity bang, a man was building a house. Bang, bang, up went the walls. Bang, bang, on went the roof. The man was building his house on a big rock, and that was a good thing because down came the rain, swish, swish, splatter, splatter, and up came the water, splash, splash. Around blew the wind, whoo, whoo. But all the rain and all the water and all the wind didn't hurt the house one bit. Wasn't the man wise to build his house on a rock? Bang, bang, bangity bang, another man was building a house. Bang, bang, up went the walls. Bang, bang, on went the roof. This man was building his house on some sand. And that wasn't a good thing because down came the rain, swish, swish, up came the water, splash, splash. Around blew the wind, whoo, whoo. The sand washed away, and down went the house. Crackety crack, crackety crack, smash, bong. Oh dear, wasn't that man foolish to build his house on sand? And Jesus said, "Listen to me, do what I say, and you will be wise, just like the man who built his house on the rock." So if we build our house on sand,
Yeah.
and our house being my life and what I do with my life, I don't think it's going to have a very good turnout. Like I might have a lot of difficulty. It'd be like listening to your parents, but not doing what they tell you to do.
Yeah.
And so then you might get hurt, or you might get sick because you ate something that wasn't good for you. But if we build our house on the rock, a strong foundation, it will help us to make wise choices or good choices. But we also need to know who that rock is.
Yes.
And who is that rock, Jess? What do you think?
Boys and girls, I think it's really important to know the truth that the rock in your life needs to be Jesus. That anything else that you tried to kind of hold on to is more like sand. It's squishy. It's not going to be firm. It's not going to be hard enough for you to build on it. So the rock in our lives is Jesus. We have a pretty cool visual here.
Okay.
That Miss Audrey set up. This is pretty cool. So we have it in our blue tray here because we don't want to make too much of a mess, right? So here's a house. And we're going to build that on the sand first, right? So
Looks like a
bang,
good,
bang,
maybe.
clackety clack, right? Up went the walls, up went the roof. And you've got a pretty good house, right? And if the
house
sun
looks
was
pretty
shining,
good.
yeah, the house looks pretty good. And if the sun was shining all the time, maybe it would be okay.
I think maybe.
But a lot of times, where do we find sand? A lot of times we find sand where there's water. So we're gonna
Think
take
about that on
yeah,
the beach and the waves and the
exactly
wind.
right. If any
Yeah.
of you have ever been able to go on a vacation to where
Yeah.
there's a beach, so you might build a sandcastle, and it might even honestly even
Yeah.
building a sandcastle is kind of hard because the sand is
Mhm.
kind of difficult to work with sometimes. But what will happen? A big wave might come, and a bunch of wind, and before you know it, oh boy.
Yep. That foundation wasn't too firm.
Nope.
It gets kind of soggy and mushy and
Look at
just
that. Now we
that
just
poor
have
house is just floating away.
yeah, and you know what? The wind wasn't super strong because we don't really have wind here, right? We're inside. But if the wind was blowing too, it
Yeah.
probably would have fallen over also.
Yep.
And then we just have a house just floating. And that's what happens when you don't build your life on something hard, on something true like Jesus. Okay, so this is kind of silly. So instead of building a house on this rock, I
Yeah.
think this rock kind of looks a little bit familiar, like a rock that's in a movie that maybe
Ooh.
some of you boys and girls have seen. Let's take kind of look at it for a minute. What movie kind of looks like that rock? Maybe this will kind of give you a better idea. If I put a lion on there, see if he'll stay. Well, is he gonna stay? It's a little unlevel. Okay, what movie do you think that is? That's right.
Yes.
That's the Lion King. So I know
Lion
we
King.
could have built a house on here, but I think it's kind of cool. We're gonna pretend like Simba here
Yes.
is our house. He's kind of like, we're gonna pretend like his paws are our feet, right?
Yes. Yep.
So pretend like your little feet. are where Simba's
Yep.
feet are right now. Okay.
Standing on the rock.
Standing on the rock. So what happens when the wind comes and the rain, and you know what? We're gonna pour it. What happens?
Look at that rock.
Oh boy.
Boy, I don't think it's going to go away.
No.
I don't think it's going to disintegrate like the
isn't.
sand.
I would pour more water, boys and girls, but I don't want to make a big mess. You can see that we are filling up quick here. But you keep pouring, right? And
The rock stays firm.
stands
doesn't-
firm.
Yeah. The house.
The house is not washed.
Oops.
Oh,
Poor
okay.
Simba got a little
poor
top
Simba
heavy.
got a little top heavy. But the rock is still there, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's what counts.
That's what
where
counts.
we're putting our feet.
that's right.
Where your heart is.
Mhm.
Yep. So boys and girls, it's wonderful to have your parents read Bible stories to you and learn Bible verses, memorize them, short ones, and build your life on Jesus. We know Jesus is the forever
Yes.
rock. He's not going to go away. He's
Nope.
going to help us stand firm and help us to be brave and courageous through whatever we have to face. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's important that we remember that, right? Jesus loves you. He wants you to build your life on him. He's there for you. And those are all just really important things to remember, boys and girls. And those are things that Miss Audrey, myself, and Miss Shannon are constantly praying for you, for all of the little boys and girls that come to our church, that their foundation is in Jesus. And that's pretty cool that you have people who are also in your life that are hopefully building their life on Jesus too. And that's why you've been coming to church. So
and hopefully we'll be able to see you soon at church.
yes,
We miss you
we
all
miss you
very,
very
much.
much.
So,
Very much. Okay.
Yes,
Well,
yep.
thank you for
For
hanging
joining
out
us.
here with us and with Simba, my good friend.
and have, yep,
we will we'll hopefully see you guys soon.
yes. Have a good week.
You too. Bye.